The Contour SCT was developed to give customers a better way to strip paint, rust, body filler, and even polished metal. We've used this on a number of different projects, including stripping down a 1950s pickup or polishing an Airstream. Now let's take a look at all the different drums and figure out which one's best for your next project. The most versatile option we have is the black abrasive drum. Now this is going to remove paint, rust, and body filler. This will definitely get your car down to bare metal, no problem. If you're looking for an aggressive option, check out the steel wire drum. Now this is going to be great for removing heavy rust, heavy scale. So if you're doing a frame restoration, pick up one of these. If you do find yourself working on a frame, chances are you're going to be working around nuts, bolts, or brackets. The scaling drum is a great option because you can work around those spots without actually damaging the drum and still removing the rust. Two of my favorite drums when you're working on the body of a car or truck is the 60 and 120 grit flap drums. Now these will remove paint, body filler, a little bit of rust, and they'll even condition the metal for you. The nice thing about these flap drums is you can actually put a little bit of weight behind the tool depending on how aggressive you want to get when you're removing the material. Some of the most versatile drums we offer is the 80, 120, and 240 grit Innerleaf drums. Now these are great because it's the same material that our finishing drums have, but there's sandpaper in between. This way you can still remove paint, rust, and body filler, but you're not going to take off too much metal, and you're also going to condition the metal while you're doing it. The finishing drums are offered in 4 different grits. The Contour SCT does come with the 120 grit finishing drum, which is great for all around, but if you want to get a little more aggressive, we also offer a 60 grit, or if you want to get a little finer, we offer a 240 and a 320 grit. One of our more unique drums is the expanding drum. Now this can be fitted with 60 grit, 120 grit, or 240 grit sandpaper. This is really great if you're working on wooden projects like decks or tables. If you're looking for some higher grit sandpaper, we also offer the 600 and 800 grit Trizact bands for this. When you're ready to buff and polish your project, you need to check out the buffing drums. We offer a step 1 and 2, that way it'll bring your project to a high shine. Naturally, when you're stripping paint or rust off a car, you're going to find yourself needing to get into some tight spots. We came out with a line of narrow face wheels that's going to complement this tool and make that job really easy. Now you're going to need these spacers to use these wheels, but the nice part is you can orient them on the left, the center, or the right-hand side of the SCT, depending on where you really need to get into. The narrow-faced wheels are offered in 4 different grits of finishing drums, as well as the black abrasive drum and the scaling drum. So as you can see, whether you're stripping paint, rust, sanding wood, or polishing metal, we have a drum for you. For more information on the Contour SCT, visit eastwood.com.